Hello, hello, good evening, and welcome to Bird's Nest Designs. My name is Denise Cox, and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Saskatchewan, Canada. Today, I am here live at 7 p.m. Mountain Time to do a Make It Monday tutorial with you. And we're going to get a little crafty with one of the inspirational sketches in the annual Stampin' Up! Catalog. So if you're joining me live, say hello. And if you catch the replay, be sure to say hi then too. I love to see who is here stamping with me. Hello, Anita and Sonia. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Tina. Hello, ladies. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Kelly. Oh, thank you so much for sharing, Sonia. I so appreciate that. Hi, Christina and Karen. Hi, Janet. Hi, ladies. Oh, thank you so much for coming and joining me tonight. We are going to have some fun. So we are going to play along with the Lily Pond Lane Designer Series paper. Now, if you've caught any of my crafting on the fly videos before, this means that I don't really have a card pre-designed. We're just going to wing it and we're going to see what comes up. So I do have a bit of a plan. We're going to use one of the sketches in the annual catalog. Hi, Sandy. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Mary. Hello, Michelle from Michigan. Hello. Hi, Sandy. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Okay, so we are going to have some fun crafting on the fly. We're going to use, as I mentioned, page 22 in the annual catalog. If you have your catalog handy, flip it open. Because we're going to have some fun winging it. Sandy says she loves winging it. Me too, because it's always the best. Low stress. We just wing it. It's all good. Hi, Jane. Hi, Judy. Okay, so if you guys are on my email list, you would have seen that today, Michelle and I launched our Lily Pond Lane Stamp Camp. So that is open for registration now until the 17th of June or until it sells out. So be sure to check that out. And that all went out in our emails, both Michelle and I. So if you're in Canada, you can register with me. And if you're in the US, you can register with Michelle. The link to register with me is in the description of this video, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. So be sure to check that out. You don't want to miss it. And I'm going to show you one more reason, hopefully today, to buy into this stamp camp with this beautiful paper. All right, so we have that going on. So be sure to check that out. Now I am going to flip the camera down and we're just going to start stamping because I'm excited to stamp with you guys today. It's been a day. So it's definitely been a Monday. And so stamping is exactly what I need. All right. So as I mentioned, we're going to use Lily Pond Lane Designer Series paper. Item number 163342 is $17, and you can find it on page 45 of your catalog. So we're going to use some of that. Now, I just pulled some pieces of paper that I had on my desk left from my designing for our stamp camp. So I've just got kind of an assortment of tags here because I'm not sure what we're going to use. And some different color papers that coordinate with this designer series paper. Now, in the catalog, on page 22, you'll see down here, there's all these sketches. So there's 22 sketches on page 22. I wonder if that was done intentionally. Anyway, we're going to play along with sketch number 3. So the third one in on the bottom. I think this is so exciting, and I want to use these more and more and show you how you can use them to make really cool projects. All right, so that's what we're going to go along with. For stamp sets, I only brought a few options as per usual when we're just winging it. So I didn't know what sentiment I wanted. So I brought in 3 different ones. But I think we're going to lean towards Simply Said. A Simply Said is a brand new one from the annual catalog. It's also one of the options you can add on to one of our add-on classes in the stamp camp. But I love how there's so many different sentiments in different style fonts. I also brought in Kindest Expressions because they're nice and big fonts, although I think they're going to be a bit too big. And then I brought in Hooray for Surprises because I really just didn't know what kind of card we're going to create. So we've got lots of options for sentiments, which will be great. But we're a ways from that yet. So like I mentioned, we've just got some extra die cuts that I had sitting on my desk. I don't know about you guys, but I love having extras hanging around for on those creative days. And I have this cute little bowl that my son made me in high school. It's like a fabric bowl. And I just keep all my little extra pieces in here. So it's always at the ready when I'm creating. Okay, so we pulled out a few of those. I've got just Pretty Peacock, although my ink pads are within reach. So if we need a different color, we got that. And I've got 2 different color ribbons that coordinate with the paper. And I got some twine because I just don't know. So this ribbon is so super pretty, and the pretty in pink is one of the things you're going to get in your stamp camp. So make sure you check that out. You don't want to miss it. Okay, so designer series paper. Let's start there. So I really, really want to use this page because this is one of the images, these fish. Anybody know who's watching that knows what these fish are called? Because I really don't know anything about fish. I'm thinking they're koi, but I have no idea. The only reason I'm saying that is because my aunt has koi, but I don't know. It could be something totally different. So I do really want to use this in some form. And then we've got all these other pieces. So Dana, hi Dana, hi Karen. Michelle says scary fish. All right, hey Dana. Yes, that fabric bowl is super cute. I hold it near and dear. My youngest son made it for me in high school. Okay, koi fish. All right, love it. Okay, so anyway, I'm getting sidetracked with all your guys' amazing comments. I love interacting with you guys. So everybody's agreeing with me, it looks like. Koi fish. Karen said Pisces. Anyway, whatever they are, they're super pretty because they're pink. Okay, so we're going to use those. Then we've got some, oh, those are really pretty. I don't know, you guys. I don't know what we're going to use here, but I was kind of thinking orange. Ooh, I like that. And what else is going to go with those koi fish? I want another pattern to go. As we're doing that layout, remember there was 3 strips on it. So I'm trying to figure out what's going to look cool with the koi fish. I should have maybe had this pre-planned, but this is part of crafting on the fly, right? Oh my goodness, why can't I find one that's going to work? So are you guys seeing anything here that you're loving? Because just shout it out. Just say, yep, stop, that's the one. Yes, I love the colors too, Michelle. Michelle she said they're scary because she's afraid of them in lakes and oceans. I get it. I don't love swimming with fish either. Okay, I don't know. What one are we going to use here? I was thinking one of these ones with the scenery might look kind of cool if we cut it up. Or maybe that, you know what might be fun? The lily pads. We did cross the lily pad one. Okay, well, that's one option, although koi fish aren't on land, so I don't know about that. Here's some lily. That's the one I want right there. Okay, we're going to wing it. We're going to do it this. We're going to do that way. Maybe that way. Okay. Am I losing you guys in my indecisiveness? Oh, my goodness. Okay, as I mentioned, it's been a day. So here we go. We're going to take these pieces I've pulled out, and that's our limit. I do better when I limit my supplies. How about you guys? Do you do better when you have all the things or when you're just set out just a few? Leave me a comment. I want to know. Because for me, definitely I do better when I'm just limiting myself. All right. So if we're going to use these, oh, there's baby koi. Those might be kind of fun, actually. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay. This is what I want to do. Okay. So we're going to use these papers. So do you think our card base, we only have 3 options to choose from. So we can do our card base on Pretty Peacock, Balmy Blue, or Granny Apple Green. I'm going to X-nay the Granny Apple Green. I don't like that one. Okay. I love the color, just not for this. Okay, so do we want to do it on the Balmy Blue or the Pretty Peacock? So we're going to do that. I'm also going to... I was going to find... Oh, there's my little labels. We've got white labels. And then we've got choices here. We've got peach pie ribbon, or we have our pretty in pink, which I need to open a brand new roll because I've loved this so much and I've used it all. So there's another new roll. Okay, you guys, I'm seeing Balmy Blue, Pretty Peacock. Hi, Alexina, welcome. Balmy Blue. Okay, it looks like right now Balmy Blue is in the lead. So let me see. I've got 3 for Balmy Blue and 2 for Pretty Peacock. I'm just going to take one more second to find my paper trimmer. There it is. Okay, let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going so fast. 4 for Balmy Blue and okay, Pretty Peacock just won. Okay, let's go with that. Oh, now I see a bunch of Balmy Blue. I don't know. Okay, let's just go with this. Let's start. I got an idea. Let's make them both work. So we're going to start with Balmy Blue as the card base. So we're going to cut this one. Actually, you know what? I want to make this a 10-fold. So we're going to cut this to 4 1/4 by 11. So we're just cutting it in half lengthwise. Oh, I love it. I just put a brand new blade in yesterday and it makes my heart happy. It cuts so amazingly. Okay, so now we're going to take this and we're going to cut it or put it onto the 5 1/2 and we're going to score it. Okay, so there we have that. That is going to be our 10-fold. I'm just grabbing my bone folder. I don't usually do videos when I'm sitting down. I'm standing, but today was kind of a sit down kind of day. Okay, so we've got our Balmy Blue. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take, well, we're going to go back to the sketch for a second. Okay, so we're going to go back to sketch number 3 right here. We've got 3 strips in the center. So in my mind, those are designer series paper strips. So that's what we're going to use this small koi fish for. We're going to cut those strips. We're going to put this as a layer too, I think. Yes. Okay, so I don't know, you guys. This is just going to wing it. Okay, perfect. Let's just do it. We're going to cut this Pretty Peacock to 5 1/4. I like to use my trimmer upside down. I always have it upside down. See how the blade or the emblem is up here upside down? Because I like my measurements to be on my right. So I'm going to do 5 1/4 by 4. And then I'm going to grab that pretty paper here. We're not going to even look at the fact that we're cutting off the new ducks at the bottom because that's kind of sad. And we're going to make this one, let's go with 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. That's going to layer on there. Okay, so we've got, oh, see, I can't even look. Those cute little ducks. Okay, we're going to layer this onto there. So we've got that nice light background. I'm not gluing anything down now because, you know, if we don't like it, we can just cut it. So now these ones I'm going to cut. I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to cut out 4 1/4. Do I want 4 1/4? No, because that is 5 1/8. I'm going to go a little bit bigger. I'm going to go 4 3/4. It's always easier to like cut it shorter, right? So now I've got this at 4 3/4, and then I'm going to cut 3 strips at 1 inch. Okay, so we got those. Let's move that over the way for a second. So here's what I'm thinking. We're going to have this on there. We're going to have these koi fish strips. Oh, I don't know. Is that too busy, guys? What do you think? Too much with that? Maybe we don't want that orange behind there. What do you think? Orange or no orange? In the meantime, while you're leaving comments there, sorry, it's not orange, it's peach pie. Do we want the peach pie like that? Or do we want just them put down here on the peacock? You guys tell me. It's okay. We're not going to waste this paper. It will go into my stash and it will get loved somewhere else. I'm kind of partial to the no peach pie and adding in some peach pie ribbon. But you guys tell me, because right now we're going to figure out what we're going to use for a sentiment. So as I mentioned, Simply Said is a brand new stamp set in the annual catalog right near the beginning of it. And we have got this as one of the add-ons that you can purchase in the Stamp Camp. So I want to make a birthday card. And I think we're going to use birthday wishes, although I do wish it said birthday fishes because that would just be fun. Okay, so we're going to take this and then we can stamp it on an assortment of shapes. What do we got here? So we have circles, we have rectangles, we have countryside corners. Okay, you guys, it is almost anonymous. Well, there's a few that say yes, but most of you are saying no peach pie. Okay, we're going to go no peach pie. Sorry, we'll make a card with that down the road. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to layer these 3 on there. So let's just go ahead and do this because we're just going to do it. Crafting on the fly, right? So I am not even going to worry about whether or not these are centered. It's just going to be part of the fun. Oh, but I do want to make sure that the fish, I'm doing it the right way. See what I mean? Oh, I didn't do that. Is this the way it goes? There we go. See how those fish are going to line up now? But those ones are not. This should have went there. Okay. Getting ahead of myself. It's okay. We can just do that. So it should be this way. This one's going to go in the center-ish. I'm going to do that like that. This one's going to go on the side, so the fish are going to line up. We're just going to have a small little space between them. Okay. And then we'll do, now, if you're the type that likes everything centered, oh dear, likes everything centered, then by all means center your card. But I like the fact that it's offset. It also gives me a little bit of forgiveness in the sense that you can clearly look at this and know I didn't intend to make it centered. Okay, now, birthday wishes. I just had on a block. There it is. Okay, so I think that is kind of a fun shape. It's going to fit really nicely on there. This is why I love photopolymer stamps. Or we can do a circle. That'll fit on there too. We could do a countryside corner, although I do think it's a bit long. I don't really love that one. We're not even do that one. Or we could do a square. So my idea, guys, is that I'm going to take these koi fish and I'm going to cut out at least one of them. So I'm going to start with this one because it's super pretty and I love it. I love the pink on the white. So we're going to use this guy. And we're going to cut him out to kind of be the focal point around our shape, whichever shape we choose. I'm going to leave intentionally some of the pretty peacock border around it. Again, I find that that's, well, number one, it's easier to cut that way. It's also more forgiving than if you I try and cut all the way around. So we're going to do this. Oh no, Kenzie says she didn't order the paper. Oh, it's not too late. It's still available. You can get that paper. It's in the annual catalog, so it's available all year round as long as the inventory is good. And of course, it will still come back. So right now it is available. So be sure to get this on your next order because it's so cute. Okay. Oh my goodness, it's taken longer than I thought to cut. Okay, there we go. Super easy. There we are. Okay, so now we could have this fish kind of coming around like that with some ribbon. Isn't that cute? But I don't like the square. I like this one, and I'm seeing that Christina is also saying she liked the first one. So I think that is going to look super cute. Let's go with this. All right. So remember, give me those hearts and thumbs up if you're enjoying tonight's video. And if you want to share, that would be awesome too. And some of your crafty friends can find us and come join us. I come live here twice a week, Mondays and Thursday evenings at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. Oh, that doesn't look like it's going to stamp. Okay, and then of course I do some extra special videos along the way too. If you guys were around on Friday evening, Michelle and I did a video together, some mystery stamping. That was super fun. Okay, so we got birthday wishes. Now we're going to take some ribbon and use peach pie just because I've used Pretty in Pink so many times lately. We're going to change it up just a little bit. So I'm going to grab this and tie a bow. Hopefully, I had myself enough ribbon here. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so I've got a little bow there. We'll make it pretty in the end. Don't worry. I won't leave it crazy like that. Okay. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed today's video. And if you click that little bell, you'll be notified every time that I go live or post a new video too. Okay, let's quit fiddling with that. We're going to just trim this off and we'll get it better in a minute. Okay, so then we're going to stick our birthday wishes on. And of course, we're going to need some dimensional. This one. Oh, just a second. Where's our fish? Our fish is that way. Okay, we want our bow on the other side. So we're just going to spin that. There we go. Bow's on the other side. Easy peasy, easy to fix. Like that. Oh, Joan says she watched Michelle and I stamp on Friday night. Oh, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We had fun doing that with you guys. Okay, so we're going to stick birthday wishes down here. Now we're going a little bit rogue from the sketch, but it's okay. The idea started there. And so that's what counts, right? Sketches are just to get your imagination going. So then we can kind of put our fish down like that. I'm going to like make him so he's like double bumped on our bumpets. So I'm going to make sure the tail is going to stick on top of there. And then down here on his head, it's just on the basic paper. So we're going to have to like double those bumpets up. Okay, so for those of you, if you aren't familiar with my videos, you haven't watched me, bumpets is my term for dimensionals. It started in my in-person classes years ago when I first started, and it's just kind of stayed around with us. So there we have our double bumped up fish. What else is in here? Do we need like another little something something up there? Let me see. We could use this cute little guy here. No, maybe this cute little one right here. Just thinking of bringing in a little bit more orange to tie in with our ribbon. The contrast of the pretty peacock and the peach pie is just phenomenal. I love those two colors together. And honestly, I don't know if it's one I would have thought about on my own until I saw this paper. I love when Stampin' Up like features different colors together and then you see them, you're like, oh yeah. Love it. Okay, so let's just trim this guy. Now, he is small. He's a little bit harder to hold on to and cut around, but hopefully he's going to be all worth it. All right, so there we go. So we can have this little fish kind of up there, over here. I don't know. I think he's cute right there. So we're going to need some baby bumpets. There we go. And we'll just put one here. Again, we could double bump it if we wanted, but I think he's going to be okay just like that. Maybe just, oh dear, move him over a little bit. There we go. Okay, so now this is going to get layered onto our balmy blue. Oh, that is so pretty. It looks like water in the background. It brightens the card right up. So I like that. Let's go ahead and add this. The front. Oh, that's not very centered. The reason I usually stand when I do my videos because then I can see over top of my phone, which acts as my desk camera here. When I'm sitting, I can't. So bear with me if that's not very straight. All right, so there's that. We're going to tidy up this bow a little bit. What do you guys think so far? Are we enjoying this card? Okay. Very minimal stamping on this one too. there we go. So this card, if you order the stamp camp that Michelle and I are offering, you will have supplies left, and you could just cut some cardstock and create this beautiful card. And you could switch it up and make it your own. Of course, you're going to have the pink ribbon, so you can switch the pink out. It would still look pretty with the other color fish that are in here. Okay, now we're not quite done. It's not got enough pizzazz for me. So the first thing we got to do is add in a piece of white for the inside. I always, unless my card is white or vanilla, I always include a 4 by 5 1/4 insert to writing on. I just feel like it finishes off the card. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to put that inside. And we had some of that little baby koi paper left right here. So we could go ahead and stick a piece across there. If we cut it to 4, I'm not going to bring the camera back in, or the trimmer back in. I'm just going to cut that down to 4. We're going to put that across the bottom. Ooh, that would have been kind of cool too. But anyway, we're going to switch with this. We already got glue on that one. Okay, there we have it. There's the inside. Now for the outside, we're going to grab some bling. And of course, I didn't pick any bling. So I'm going to bring in my basket of sparkles, as I call them. Now these would be beautiful. They are currently sold out, but you will be able to get them. They're coming back. So many things are currently sold out, but they're coming. So don't worry, you can still get them. I think those are going to be those or the resin dots. Either of these, because they've got both of the colors that we're featuring in this card, the pink and the peach. The pink and the peach. Okay. All right. Let's go with the crackle ones. I know last I checked they were still sold out, but they're coming. Okay. So if you love them, you can add them to your wish list, and then as soon as they're back in stock, you can hit send. Okay, so pink or peach? What do you think? Pink, peach, or we could even use the gray granite, because the other fish are the gray granite. They're fish, so I just thought to myself, if they're fish, they need to have Wink of Stella, because fish are always kind of shiny, right? So I'm just going to add some Wink of Stella to the pink parts of this koi. And Wink of Stella is just so pretty. Oh, I hope you guys can see that. Can you see that beautiful sparkle? I don't know if you can, but you can see it just sparkling. Just kind of like a fish does, right? See that? So cool. Okay. All right, I'm seeing a lot of votes for pink. I'm with you. Say pink, I'm in. So let's go ahead and add a couple of little pink ones here. So we're going to use both sizes, and then we'll throw another little, we'll gently place another one up here on the pretty peacock. And if we wanted to, we could even add this sparkle to this fish because it looks so cool. Okay, there we go. Crafting on the fly card using the Lily Pond Lane Designer Series paper. So I've got my paper all over my desk, so this is no longer very full, but this is the paper we use. The item number is right here, 163342. Here in Canada, it is $17, and you can find it on page 45 of the annual catalog, or of course, you can go to my online store anytime and find all of the products that are currently available. Let me just pop up here right now the current host code. So there it is right there on the bottom of your screen. If you want to place an order with me, use that host code. I'll be sure to send you a thank you card in the mail, thanking you for your order. All right, so I'm seeing lots of comments that you guys like this card. I love it. So I think it turned out really cute for stamping on the fly. Remember, we used one of the sketches on page 22. We used the third one in. when you're stumped and you're trying to be creative, turn to this page. It is so helpful. I'm going to say a shout out to my friend Michelle from Alistar Stampers because I was stumped for today. And she said, look at the page on 22. Look at this layout. And so thanks, Michelle. It really helped me to get my creativity going. And here's the card that we've created. All right. I hope you guys all enjoyed that. Let me just pop back here so I can say goodbye. There we go. Okay. So this card turned out super cute. And sometimes when you can see it differently when I hold it up. My light's not quite the same down there. But I love how that turned out using the Lily Pond Lane Designer Series paper along with the Simply Said stamp set. Okay. I will be posting this to my blog tomorrow. I'm also going to send out a free PDF tutorial of this card that I created today, along with a photo of this sketch. Hopefully, if I can get that to work. I'm going to send that PDF out in my email list tomorrow. So if you're not already on my list, be sure to get on there. You can go to createwithbirdsnest.ca. A pop-up will pop up that you can subscribe and get on my email list, and you'll get this PDF tutorial for free for tonight's card. Okay, everybody, thank you so much. I hope you have an amazing rest of your week, and I hope to see you back here Thursday evening at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. See ya.